Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome to the channel full of episodes that will help build you as a Raid Shadow Legends player. On this channel you will find helpful guides, tutorials, and builds that will help propel you to the next level in Raid Shadow Legends. As a mid-game level player myself, I want to help you grow your channel from a beginner status to a mid status to a late game user in Raid Shadow Legends. And in today's episode, I want to go over the classic arena and kind of show you the ins and outs and important things to know when you're fighting in classic arena. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So to start off, you might be asking yourself, well, why do I need to know about the arena? What does it do for me? Well, the biggest thing that the arena does for you is going to be giving you medals for the Great Hall. So if you open your Great Hall, you'll see here that you have these unlocked, and some are 0 to 10. Part of the progression through the game is unlocking certain levels at a certain time or whatever, but these are important because Great Hall is really going to help you more towards the mid and end game content, and so you really want to start it early on when it's easier, quote unquote easier to do, because there's a lot more cheesing that can go involved in this until you get to like mid game, and then once you're in mid game you really have to kind of form a good team to be able to progress through these. So I wanted to show you guys early on while I'm on my free-to-play account right now, stuff that I've learned through mid game that I'm in now with my main account. I'm in mid game and I've learned a lot along the way, so I want to share that with you so that you guys don't make the same mistakes I did and kind of teach you what I did to be able to boost myself quickly. So the main thing are these HP, attack, defense, critical damage, resistance, and accuracy. And now the reason these are important is they're broke down by groups here. So this one is magic, so anything in this column is the magic. So any magic affinity people, champions that you have, they will be affected by these stats. Same thing here with the spirits. Anything in this is spirit, anything in this is force, and anything in this is void. And as you're going through here, you're going to be like, well, I have a ton of magic champions and I don't really have many spirit champions, so you're going to want to kind of touch things in here before you worry about your spirit champions here. So to kind of break this down even more for the Great Hall, over here on the right, it will tell you what level it is, what it's going to cost per level, and then what you're going to get out of that level. So for HP magic here, for level 1, it's going to cost me 50 of these bronze medals here, and I'm going to get a 2% increase on every magic champion that I have. So once I unlock this, once I go to upgrade here and unlock this, this goes to every single magic champion that I have in battle. It doesn't count for like ones you get, like the ones you get later. It all counts. Any magic champion that you use will count towards the HP, attack, defense, critical damage, resistance, and accuracy. And the reason I wanted to tell you that is it's going to cover everything. So you want to look at your main group and what characters, champions you want to increase and what you want to increase of them. There are a few caveats to this. HP and attack, not really that helpful, honestly. With my main account, I did a lot of HP and a lot of attack because I thought, oh, the higher my HP is, the more I can live, the higher my attack is, the faster I could kill him. What I learned was that doesn't really work. It works that way, but it's not. HP and attack aren't as big as things such as defense and accuracy, and later on in the game, resistant. A lot of that I didn't know, so I didn't really increase defense, I didn't really increase accuracy, and so now I'm going back and like trying to dip in all of these. So I want to show you early on what you kind of should be shooting for. Now the attacks here are part of the quests, as part of the missions and stuff. I had to do that, so that's why they are down there, but I would not suggest doing anything else with them until like a mission tells you what to do and when to do it. Then I would kind of go ahead and do those. But what you want to do first is accuracy. Accuracy is very important in landing certain stuns, poisons, debuffs, all that stuff. Some of that stuff is accuracy bound, which means you have to have high enough accuracy, and compared to the resistance, you have to have more accuracy than the resistance to be able to land it. So that being said, accuracy is really, really important early game and through mid game and even end game as well, but building it up early game is kind of going to be where you want to do it. Critical damage is more to mid end game, resistance is more mid to end game, defense is good early game as well. Increasing these helps you take damage when you're in battle. So that being said, I'm going to show you kind of what you're going to do here. So I have a bunch of Magic champions right now on my free to play. I've got Kale, I've got Rhonda, I've got Syl the Drakes, I got Gaelic. I mean, I've got a bunch of Magic champions. Those are kind of my main champions there. So that being said, I want to be increasing the accuracy of my Magic champions first. I go here, I go to upgrade. It tells me I need to go from level 2 to level 3. I need to do 300 of these bronze medals. Now, you can do it other ways as well. If you go in here, it'll tell you I could either do 300 bronze medals, or I could do 151 of 252, and then my 24 silver medals that I have here. So it's not like, well, because it's bronze, you have to get bronze. It'll move based on what you have. So say I'm in where I'm just getting silver medals, it will be cheaper to do it with silver medals than it would be bronze in these early levels. However, it does end up going up here. So my suggestion to you is try to kind of grind through and try to get up to silver if you can, but it's not mandatory for you to do so. You really just want to make sure you're winning battles and winning those battles and getting some sort of medals out of them, because you're going to want to increase these as quick as possible. So just to kind of show you what I'm doing here. So let's say I want to do force, because I have 2 champions that are in force. I want to increase their accuracy. I go to upgrade here, and here you see from going from level 1 to level 2, my accuracy increases from 5 to 10, meaning I'm going to show you what this means here. So if I go to Death Knight here, I go over here, and Great Hall, I get +5. So my accuracy is 0 on him starting out, 8 because of artifacts, and 5 because of Great Hall. Now, once I increase the Great Hall force by 5, this will go to 10, and this will go to 18. So going back here to the Great Hall, I want to increase accuracy here. I upgrade it with the 150 bronze medals that I have here, so I'll be left with 1 over, and boom, that is upgraded. So now it is at 10. So now my accuracy for all force champions is 10. So then I'm going to go to here, go to Death Knight, go to total stats, and boom, 10 for the Great Hall. So this increases all of them. So him, if we go to Ronus here, so I'll go here, and boom, she gets the 10 there. So anybody that you have, as you saw, my other accuracy for my Magic champions was 10 as well. Going over here, boom, there's the 10 from the Great Hall. So that's why I'm telling you it is important. The Great Hall for stuff like attack isn't really going to help. You're going to want attack percentage instead of flat stats. Now, the next thing is to go into Arena here. Go to Classic Arena, and this is where I'm going to show you kind of what you want to look for. So when you're building your team, you're going to want a speed lead, and what that means is the main champion you want a speed aura. So I have that in Deacon Armstrong. If you don't, you can look around and try to find somebody that does. Haikatune you get, I believe, after 30 days you get Haikatune. She also has a speed aura, and it's 19% in all battles. Deacon is a little bit better at 19% in all battles as well, but Deacon is better than Haikatune, so I'm going to put Deacon in. He's already at 50, and basically you're going to want to run with your speed lead. So what that speed lead does is that 19% here. So you see this, the aura at 19%. What that's going to do is it's going to increase all of the speed of your champions by 19%. So if we go over here to Ultimate Death Knight, his speed is about what, 120, 119. So 120. So now that's going to increase that by another 19%. And so his speed's going to be very, very quick. Same thing with Kale. Kale's speed's going to go from 168. It's going to increase by 19% of that, which means your guys are going to be very, very fast. And if you get in first, because you have the aura with the 19% speed increase, you're going to be attacking before your other team, before the enemy team attacks, and that's very, very important in raid challenges and arena. So we're going to fill up our classic arena tokens there. We're going to jump into arena. We're going to look for a battle that we think we could win. So like if you see here, this far left side is the speed, or is the aura. So this person right here is going speed aura, which is what you should do. But we don't want to attack them because their speeds could be higher than ours, which means ours are going to be attacked first. And we don't really want that to happen. We want to attack people that do not have speed leads and people that we think we can beat. So what we're going to want to do is pick a team that we think we can beat that does not have this speed lead. Looking through theirs, I think we're at 33. So this is a team right here of 4 that we're going to be probably getting the speed lead, because like this guy has a speed lead. They have Deacon as well on their team. These we're going to obviously kill just because there's one of them and they're going to be easy to kill. This one might actually be easy to kill because they only have 3 of them and they're not even maxed out, only 18k on team power. But let's look at for someone. So yeah, 20k here. Looking at them, we have the speed lead. This is our lead position. We're going to put Deacon in there. That's going to give us the 19% speed aura. Boom. So whoever in your leader is going to be using their aura. So he gets 19%. And all of these other people that we have, all these other champions, they don't use their auras. They don't get them. Whoever is in the lead gets to use their aura. So all of our team has 19% more speed, which means they are going to be attacking first. It's going to give us 19% more speed. And boom, there you see it. We're going to be attacking first. We're going to go ahead and attack. And boom. Knock them out. He's going to get rats. Boom, knock him out. So look at that. They only have 2 left, and we still have yet to attack them. Boom, and dead. So they didn't even really get to even attack when they were in here. So that's what I'm saying is you want to use a speed lead. That's the most important thing. And then just put damage dealers around them. They don't need to be these great things. You just want damage dealers around them. Ultimately, you want to bring in a speed champ that works with the speed, and then after that you want to bring in someone that's going to bring down shields, and then you're going to want your nuker to come in and bash them. And I could show that kind of it's more advanced type of thing. I'm just talking like early on, this is kind of what you want to do. War Maiden is a great decreased defense. And if you want to find War Maiden, she is in Deadlands, and she's one of the miscellaneous drops here, and she's really, really good. Why don't we just do the poison? She does increase attack and the decrease defense, all very, very big in the arena. So basically you're going to go in there, you're going to up your team's speed, you're going to hit them with the defense decrease, and then you're going to come back in with your nukers and destroy them. So that's going to be kind of your play throughout, I would say throughout bronze. So I'm already in 4 bronze, and I've basically not really been doing the full strategy, but just part of it gets you through 4 bronze, and probably into silver you could start doing that. Once we get into silver, you really need to get War Maiden or a defensive decrease champion that puts debuffs on the opponents to be able to help you with your nukers, being able to take them down. And basically you go through there and you destroy their whole team before they ever even get a chance at attacking. So hopefully this was helpful for you in early game. I will be making another mid game. Once I get up to silver, I think I'm going to be building a full arena team that I can show you what you should be doing to kind of get through silver. And that video will come out as soon as I get to silver. But if you guys have any questions, comment them down below. I try to read every single comment on every single video, and I will do my best to answer those questions. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also feel free to hit that red subscribe button, because we're going to have plenty more Raid Shadow Legends content coming out very soon. Until next time, Slacker out.